In this video, I'm going to show you how to collect all 8 mementos, which you can go to your house in Bellheart, located over here. You'll be able to track which of the 8 mementos you currently have, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to get all of them. To get the Hero's Memento, this is going to be from a quest that will be in Act 3 in Bellheart. It will be at the quest board right at the very bottom over here. This is a quest that is going to be called the Hero's Call, and I believe you're going to get access to it from Act 3. When you're walking around in Shellwood over here, you will find an NPC who rides that bug somewhere all along Shellwood, along the bottom end over here. After you see him a couple times, this quest will eventually appear on the quest board in Bellheart. And after completing the quest and finding the hunter, which is going to be, again, you're just going to follow the little bug, his little riding companion, all the way to the left, you will get the Hero's Memento. In order to get the Pollen Heart Memento in the Grand Gate area, this is actually going to take you to a secret area into Shellwood. If you haven't unlocked it, it's on the left-hand side. As you can see here where I am on the map, there's an entrance both over here and a little bit further up on the wall. As you can see, you can break through a pathway up there. Once you get into this area, you will have to go ahead, stand around here, use your Silksong ability to get up. And at the top here, you will attack a node thing that will drop one of these anchor things that's going to fall through the ground to make this opening. And then you're going to pretty much fall and go ahead along with the, the pathway like this, all the way like that. Then from here, you're going to go to the left. There will be a flower, so do be aware. Use something that can destroy it from far like that. And then we're going to be gliding downwards like this. So get your attack downs ready like this, and we're just going to go ahead and make our way across like so. Harpoon into these like this to gain the height, and harpoon across here. Attack the top here to go through like this, and then up here you'll go to the left hand side. This is going to be over here on this map, and all the way to the left it will take you to the arena to fight the boss. After you defeat the boss, a pathway will open up to the left where you can run through like this, and you should be able to go into this room over here. And inside this room, you'll make your way to the shrine. And here we will play our song, the one with the analog stick pointed downwards. And you should see it's going to, do something. This will make you wake up in this spirit realm. And we're going to keep running to the left-hand side over here. We're just going to go ahead and explore. Go down. And after you defeat the boss down there, you'll be able to go ahead and collect the Pollen Heart item. In order to get the Craw Memento, you claim this item over here in Bellheart. Now I'm going to pick this up and it's going to give me Craw Summons, a Craw Summons item. Now what you need to do with the Craw Summons is in Greymoor at this location over here on the map, we're going to go into this building. We're going to enter it. And then if we go down here to the bottom right, you'll see there is a section that we can give. We're going to give the Craw Summons at this location. This will now open up a doorway that you can proceed through. And this is going to take you to a boss fight, so be prepared and good luck. After the fight, you'll be able to pick up an item, and this is going to be the Craw Memento. And now I'm going to talk about how to get the Guardian Memento, even though it's going to be very, very challenging. We're going to be looking for a character called Seth, and he's going to be located in Greymoor, and this is all, of course, only in Act 3. At this location over here, you'll find him at this tent. This is where I first spoke with him, and then he's going to move to a new location. You'll then find Seth again over here in Shellwood at this location right over here where you can speak to him. You'll go through all of his dialogue, talking to him more than once until he starts repeating the same stuff. Then the final location you'll find him in is at the Putrefied Ducks at the Flea Caravan. You'll see he's sitting over here to the left-hand side. You'll speak with him. And now, unfortunately, to get the Guardian Memento, you have to go ahead and beat his new records that he set on the record board, which are insane. You have to defeat his records over here in Juggle, Dodge, and Bounce. So good luck with that. The Sprintmaster Memento can be gained in the far fields over here at this location. This is after finishing his initial quest that he gives you, which is called the Fastest in Farloom. Once you finish that quest, you'll be able to rest at a bench and speak with him, and you'll be able to challenge him in his final and fastest race. This is going to be a 6-lap race. It's pretty much just like the other races. You just want to try focus hitting him with the harpoons and attacks and stuff, and you'll get ahead of him very easily. Just don't make any mistakes. Once you defeat him, you'll get the memento for the Sprintmaster Memento. In order to get the Grey Memento, you're going to have to do a battle. So for this one, you'll have to make your way to the Sands of Karak at this location over here. This is how you parkoured here for the other item that you collected. I think it was a memory locket in a previous video. And at this location here, you're going to use the Silksong ability to go all the way up to a new area, and then to the left-hand side will take you outside, and you will see there is a statue just out here. And when you go ahead and you play the song, the one where you use your analog stick down and you play it, it's the one that like took you to the deep, darkest stuff. This will pretty much unlock a boss that you can fight. After defeating him, you'll be able to pick up the item, and this will be the Craw Memento. For the Surface Memento, you're going to have to make your way to where the final mushroom was when... For the Surface Memento, you're going to actually pick up the... For the Surface Memento, you're probably going to want to do the Passing of the Age quest at the same time, because it takes you to this exact same location, which is at the very top of the cradle map. And to access this area, we have to go to the cradle at the very top of the map and ascend even beyond this location. Now, to get to the cradle area, you're going to go to the coral chambers roughly to where I am. So if we go ahead and we stand at exactly this location in the coral chambers and we use our Silksong going up like this, we'll go through the rooftop entrance and then we'll proceed this way. And then we're going to go to the right hand side. So up here like this, we're going to go here, up here, to the left, up here, and then we're going to go here like this. Keep following along. This part's really simple. It's going to get way more harder. So we're going to stand here for this one, and we're going to use Silksong again. And this is going to take us all the way up like so. If you time it nicely, you can get it like that, and then just go through this entrance over here at the top. We're going to avoid the steam. Then we're going to keep going up, then across here, keep going up. From this location, we're going to use our Silksong yet again. We're going to fly all the way up like so and go to the left like this. This should bring us to this location on the map right now where we are. And then we're going to jump across here to the left-hand side, over the gears. And then at this location, you're going to use your Silksong yet again to fly through this gap over here. And then we're going to go all the way to the right-hand side. Now, you might think, okay, cool, there's nothing else happening here. You're going to go to the right here, roughly, I think it's around this location. So if you line yourself like this, and we use our Silksong, you'll see on the roof, there's going to be a gap that we can go straight through like that, which brings us up to this location. And then we're going to proceed upwards to the left, across here, up here, and this will bring us to, and this is pretty much this location over here in the cradle. Now from the cradle, you'll see where the light is coming from the roof, and we'll go ahead and use Silksong going all the way up through a new entrance up here to the left, like this, and then we're going to go up, then we're going to go to the right, and over here we can jump like this to climb. Then we're going to go to the left, harpoon here, just go across like this. And then up at this section, there's going to be some interesting parkour to deal with. So from here, you're just going to jump, do like this, attack down, go like that, and then just roll up here. Then we're going to harpoon to the left, go up here to this platform. On this platform over here at this location, we're going to jump like this, harpoon, attack downwards, harpoon left. And on the left of these spikes, you want to get like close to them, and you're going to use your Silksong at this location here to fly all the way up like so. And then we're just going to go ahead, land here, across to the right-hand side. Here's where you're going to claim a new skill. This will be the Pale Nails Silk skill. So go ahead and grab it here. And if we stand at this location and we use Silksong, you'll see that we can go through a gap in the wall like this, all the way to a new area outside of this area. And then we're going to enter here. From here, we'll proceed all the way to the right-hand side up here. And then we're going to go across. We'll go across here again. You're going to want to kill the enemy on the wall over here before proceeding. And then we're going to go ahead and harpoon to the left like this and make your way across. From this section, we're going to go all the way to the left onto this wall. And then we're going to jump to the right wall. And then from here, we're going to harpoon, jump like this, and get up here. There is an enemy on that wall, which is going to make it a bit difficult. And then up here, we're going to keep going to the top. Jump here, roll like that, and then here, you're going to do the same thing. Quickly avoid that enemy, and then we're going to jump, harpoon across, then jump across, and you'll make your way up here. From this location, you're going to head to the right. There is a bench. Don't get too happy when you find this bench, though, because after this bench, you're going to be seeing this bench a lot. So from the bench, we're going to go to the right-hand side, and we're going to make our way to this wall, jump here, harpoon, bounce again. Using your double jump, you are going to require all the traversal skills. You should have them at this point anyway. We're going to go up here, and then from here, we're going to go to the right, And then you're going to use a new tactic you might not have used before, is the harpoon, then double jump. So jump, harpoon, jump like that. So jump, harpoon, jump like this, jump, harpoon here, double jump after the harpoon. Learning to jump after the harpoon is going to be the skill that you need to master at this point. You're also going to have to dodge the worms in the walls. And then at this section, this is where life gets super challenging. From here onwards, all the way to the top, you're going to have to master your harpoon and your jumping skills like a pro. So what we're going to do is jump, harpoon, double jump, and then we have to roll like this, like that. Really quickly. You got to do that super fast, but make sure not to use your double jump until after you've used your harpoon, because otherwise you're going to just fall down. From this wall, we're going to jump, harpoon, and get onto this wall. Then from this wall, we're going to do the same thing. Then from this wall, we're going to repeat the same process. We're going to jump up, go like this, double jump, and then you have to do it again. So boom, boom. From this section, we just have to reach the balloons on the left. Harpooning into them is fine. It's actually easier that way. And then you're going to repeat the process of getting onto this wall. From this wall, we have to do the same thing. We're going to jump, harpoon, jump across, and land on this wall like that. Then we're going to double jump and onto the wall on the right, then onto the wall on the left. And then we're going to go all the way up to the section like that. And then we're going to proceed this way, avoid the worms, go onto the wall, keep going, all the way up to the section over here. And then we have some more of it. Fun. You guys love this, right? This time it changes. From this section, you'll now have flying mobs that you can harpoon into or just, downwards attack to gain momentum and gain height. There's going to be a lot of them, so beware. So at the section here, we're going to jump like this, harpoon across, harpoon, double jump, and onto this section here. From this point, you're going to want to go up, harpoon the enemy, harpoon the ball, attack downwards on the ball, attack downwards on the enemy, harpoon the enemy, use whatever you can to keep gaining height. At this point, it's a little bit scarier to use the harpoon, so be careful until you get onto this wall over here and then up here. From here, you need to be careful not to use double jump before you harpoon. So you're going to jump, roll, harpoon across, jump across like that. Then from here again, you have your normal jumps like this and go across like this to this side, then onto this wall and up here to finally be at the mushroom location. Once you have made your way here, you're just going to jump and climb out all the way to the very top here. This will bring you out to the surface where you'll go to the right-hand side. So you should find there's going to be a hut over here at the nameless town. And at this exact location, you're going to go ahead and use your analog stick down and play the song, the one that you learned in Act 3. You'll see this is going to make some lighting effects appear. And after playing it, you'll see there is an item that's going to fall out and you'll be able to pick this up, and this will be the surface memento. It's essentially the reward for getting up here as well. The final memento is the hunter memento, and this is gained from your journal within your menu over here, and you pretty much have to complete this whole journal. You'll see at the bottom right section there's a bunch of numbers, and you have to fight and do enough of the challenges for each of these until they're all complete. So it's going to take you a whole lot of, exploring around the game to complete all of this. And that is how you can get all 8 mementos in the game for you to proceed in for an end game activity. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and thanks for watching.